I want to address a comment I had. By the way, I'm on vacation this whole week. I want to address this comment that women are born and men are made. And there's a little bit of grain of truth to that, I guess, if you think of women as being just physically attractive creatures, because men who just desire us based on our looks and our curves are just going to find all women attractive. So that's true. And the fact that men aren't attractive just for their visuals, that men are attractive based on their character, their personality, their tenacity, their actions, there is a lot of truth to that if you're just looking at women as sex objects. Because a man who talks this way is also buying into the sexual market value thing and the prepubescent girl thing, that the most attractive women are between the ages of 13 to 25. However, a man of more depth who actually wants a relationship, who wants marriage, who's looking for a partnership, who's looking for competence, a woman worthy of a relationship can't just have a body. She has to, what do you want? Um, if you're saying a woman is just born and has value and is desired just for that, what about the women with mental health issues, the promiscuous women, the alcoholics, the homeless, the drug addicts, the women who are domestically abusive, who are lazy, who are overweight, who don't want to cook for you, who don't want to work, who are bad mothers? There's a lot involved. And I, as a woman, will tell you that there is effort that I've had to invest in myself to be a woman that my husband wanted to marry and that men want to be with. Namely, I have to work on my fitness and my health. I have to exercise. I have to eat well. I need to be intelligent. So I need to read. I need to study. I need to be interesting. And I have to be kind. I can't be entitled. I can't go off on guys. I have to be purposeful in my actions. I have to be in flow with my femininity. I have to stay embodied. And I have to go through life in this world staying embodied and staying kind. I have to be creative. I have to be able to clean my house. I have to be financially responsible. I can't just buy whatever I want. If you say women are born, I would not recommend dating someone like Amber Heard or Kim Kardashian. They're just born. I would look for a woman of more character. It's not true. We do have to develop ourselves. We can't just let any man fuck us. We have to be sexually intentional. And we have to be okay with being alone if there are no men who are suitable. We have to be okay with being both man and woman because so many women nowadays are single. So we have to have the masculine energy of providing for ourselves while still staying soft and feminine, that men will desire us for being soft and nourishing. And we have to be nourishing. We're the caretakers of children. Not just everyone is a good mother. It takes emotional depth, self-control, and inner peace because we co-regulate our children. Our children grow up to be less traumatized to the extent that the mother can regulate her emotions. And that's a thing that a lot of people have trouble with. We teach our children, we nourish our children. We are the nourishers of life. So I disagree with that. I think that men have greater challenges in the physical world. They're the contractors, the bricklayers. They are the ones that go to war. They do more physical things. Yet a man's body is designed for that. He has more muscle, he has more testosterone, and he loves challenging himself in that way and competing. And I don't. So I think a man's life is harder in some ways, but a woman's life can be harder too because many women today are expected to work and be mothers, and they're frazzled and they're stressed. And women are under a lot of stress and men are under a lot of stress. So I think that men are judged more for their success and women are judged more for their beauty, which is true. However, a lot of women invest a lot of money into their beauty, their haircuts, their clothing, their plastic surgeries, and so on. But to be a woman that a man wants to be with and to be a happy woman is not something you're born with. You have to develop that. You have to learn to, you know, deal with your periods, your pregnancy, and you have to learn to keep your emotions in check because we're more emotional, because no guy of value is going to put up with a woman who's just pretty. And what about that woman who just stabbed her boyfriend, that OnlyFans model? She was born, but look at how toxic she was. She hadn't resolved her own trauma, and she just relived her trauma and acted out on her boyfriend to the end that he's gone. And he thought that women are just beautiful, you know, you can't fall for that. That's not enough. So I totally disagree with that. And I totally disagree that women have it easier, because women don't want to just be fucked. We really want relationships with men who know how to be relational. And that's where I also disagree with guys who say we can't be vulnerable, because a guy who's shut off from his emotions, that's the guy that 80% of women are divorcing, because they're with a guy who's emotionally unavailable and he's checked out. Either he's unavailable and he's doing hobbies, or he's working a lot, he's checked out. I really recommend that people start listening to Gabor Mate. He just came out with a new book, and he talks a lot about childhood trauma and also about fatherless homes. A lot of guys have come from fatherless homes and they think women have it all and they don't have anything. And it's true that men have it harder now, because it's harder to have jobs that require physical strength, what men really like, in the knowledge economy. So I am here for men. By the way, thank you for the gentleman who sent me an email recommending I do live streams. He recommended StreamYard, I think. So when I get back from my vacation, I'm going to check into that. I'm going to start doing YouTube live streams to see if I can like talk to incels, or help these incels, or help men who want help and advice. So I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, so I'm on vacation this week. I took a week off from my work, and I will be back to my regular routine in a few days.